Your brain physically changes after age 60, and that's why your parents can't sleep anymore. This isn't just about getting older. There's actual science happening inside the brain that nobody's telling you about. I'm going to show you something that will completely change how you think about aging and sleep. The answer isn't sleeping pills. It's not melatonin. It's something far more fundamental that's happening in every older person's brain right now. Here's what you need to understand. When we hit our 60s, our brains start producing less of a critical chemical. This chemical controls our entire sleep-wake cycle. Without it, quality sleep becomes almost impossible. Let me break down exactly what's happening inside an aging brain. The suprachiasmatic nucleus, which is your brain's master clock, starts to deteriorate. This tiny region in your hypothalamus controls when you feel sleepy and when you wake up. As it weakens, your internal clock goes haywire. Think about it this way. Imagine a conductor leading an orchestra. When the conductor is young and sharp, every instrument plays perfectly in time. But as the conductor ages and loses precision, the whole orchestra falls out of sync. That's exactly what happens with your sleep cycle. The numbers are staggering. Studies show that adults over 65 get on average 30 minutes less deep sleep per night compared to younger adults. That might not sound like much, but deep sleep is where your brain does critical maintenance work. Without it, everything starts breaking down. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Your melatonin production drops by about 50% between age 20 and age 70. Melatonin is the hormone that makes you feel drowsy at night. When production crashes, your body literally forgets how to signal bedtime. But wait, there's more going on than just hormones. The physical structure of your brain changes too. Brain imaging studies reveal that older adults have less gray matter in regions responsible for generating deep sleep. It's like trying to run software on outdated hardware. The system just can't perform the way it used to. Let's talk about something called sleep architecture. Young people cycle through sleep stages smoothly. They spend about 20 to 25% of the night in deep sleep. Older adults? They're lucky to get 10%. The rest is light, fragmented sleep that doesn't restore the body properly. You might be wondering why this matters so much. Here's the critical part. Poor sleep in older adults isn't just annoying. It accelerates cognitive decline. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that seniors who sleep poorly have higher rates of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. The connection is undeniable. The brain uses deep sleep to clear out toxic proteins that build up during the day. One of these proteins is called beta amyloid. When you don't get enough deep sleep, beta amyloid accumulates in your brain. Over years and decades, this buildup contributes to Alzheimer's disease. Sleep isn't optional. It's protective. Now let's examine another factor that nobody talks about. Older adults produce more inflammatory chemicals in their bodies. These chemicals, called cytokines, interfere with sleep quality. It's a vicious cycle. Poor sleep increases inflammation, and inflammation makes sleep worse. There's also the issue of chronic pain. About 60% of adults over 65 deal with some form of chronic pain. Arthritis, back problems, joint pain. These conditions make it nearly impossible to stay comfortable in bed for 8 hours straight. You wake up multiple times just trying to find a position that doesn't hurt. Medications play a huge role too. The average senior takes 4 to 5 prescription medications daily. Many of these drugs have side effects that disrupt sleep. Beta blockers, corticosteroids, and certain antidepressants all mess with your sleep-wake cycle. Doctors rarely warn patients about this. Here's something that surprised me when I researched this. Older adults often develop a condition called advanced sleep phase syndrome. This means their internal clock shifts earlier. They get tired at 7 p.m. and wake up at 4 a.m. It's not insomnia. Their brain has literally reset to a different schedule. The circadian rhythm weakens with age. Your body becomes less responsive to light and dark cues. Young people's brains respond strongly to morning sunlight, which helps set their internal clock. Older brains? They barely register the difference. This makes it harder to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Let me give you some specific numbers. Research from the National Sleep Foundation found that adults over 65 take an average of 30 minutes longer to fall asleep compared to younger adults. They also wake up 3 to 4 times per night on average. That's hours of lost sleep every single week. Sleep apnea becomes much more common with age. About 40% of adults over 65 have some degree of sleep apnea. This condition causes breathing to stop repeatedly during the night. Each time breathing stops, the brain partially wakes up. You might not remember these awakenings, but they destroy sleep quality. There's also a gender difference worth noting. Women going through menopause experience hot flashes and night sweats. These symptoms can wake you up 5 to 10 times per night. Estrogen levels drop during menopause, and estrogen plays a role in regulating body temperature and sleep. Restless leg syndrome affects about 10 to 15% of older adults. This neurological condition creates an irresistible urge to move your legs, especially at night. Imagine trying to fall asleep when your legs feel like they're crawling with insects. It's torture. Now here's what you can actually do about all this. First, understand that you're fighting against biology. Your brain has changed. Accepting this reality is the first step. Stop expecting to sleep like you did at age 30. That's not realistic anymore. Light exposure becomes critical. Get bright light in the morning, preferably natural sunlight. This helps strengthen your weakened circadian rhythm. Even 30 minutes of morning light can make a significant difference. Avoid bright lights and screens in the evening. Blue light from phones and tablets suppresses what little melatonin your brain still produces. Exercise matters more than ever. Studies show that older adults who exercise regularly sleep 30 to 40 minutes longer per night. The exercise doesn't have to be intense. Walking, swimming, or gentle yoga all work. Just move your body during the day. Watch your caffeine intake carefully. Your body metabolizes caffeine more slowly as you age. That afternoon coffee might still be in your system at bedtime. Cut off caffeine by noon if you're having sleep problems. Some people need to quit it entirely. Temperature control is crucial. Older adults often have trouble regulating body temperature. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees. Use breathable bedding. Layer blankets so you can adjust throughout the night. Consider cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. This is a structured program that helps you change thoughts and behaviors around sleep. Research shows it works better than sleeping pills for long-term sleep improvement. It addresses the root causes instead of just masking symptoms. Talk to your doctor about your medications. Ask if any of them might be affecting your sleep. Sometimes switching to a different medication or changing when you take it can make a huge difference. Don't suffer in silence. Here's the bottom line. Sleep problems in older adults aren't just about aging. They're about specific, measurable changes in brain chemistry and structure. Understanding these changes helps you fight back effectively. You can't stop aging, but you can optimize your sleep within the constraints your brain now has. The science is clear. Poor sleep accelerates aging and disease. Good sleep, even if it's different from your youth, protects your brain and extends your healthy years. Take this seriously. Your future self will thank you.